Hey guys, welcome back to Walls of CCLP1, and we are on level 141, Wasteland Express Delivery Service. Which, last time we got, or I showcased this for about 10 or so minutes. Didn't solve it, as you can clearly see, but we did figure out a good chunk of it. There were a couple bits where I either couldn't figure out or just didn't want to commit to figuring it out or just flat out cooked it, which I think I did actually, but I don't remember. But if you haven't watched the last video, this is the walls of, well, rather I should say the layout of Green Clear. I don't particularly know what I think the maze layout in general was kept, because I do remember this kind of zigzaggy path and whatnot. Let's see. I know one of the things that we didn't figure out was how to get this bomb blown up so we can actually exit, since I presume this is where the exit is, underneath the block. Let's see. I guess it's that. I guess it's just that. That was actually easier than I thought it would be. What else was there? Ah, yes, this northwest section. Well, I'm gonna try to get to that from a different angle. Let's try to get to this chip right here. So we have to blow this bomb up above me, and might be a little bit of a process to do that. Ah, I see how to. I see. Can use this block, and I can line this up right here to use a pop-up wall to then do this work. There we go. Alright, what else is there? There's actually quite a lot. Collect that chip. Collect this chip. Or those chips. Oh, this side was fairly simple to figure out as well. I think it was just a matter of doing that. Okay. So I think one of the things I messed up on last time was using a pop-up wall I didn't need to use for this part up here. And I think, yeah, we can't go across this right now. I think there's a bomb guarding it on the other side. So we'll have to go back to that later. But I'm going to blow that up because I think we have to. And I believe we can use this. Right here. Alright, so far so good. I'm really liking this though. This is a very intriguing way to utilize Green Clear's layout. I'm actually surprised it's possible like this. See, this is why walls of sets can be pretty good, because you'd be amazed at some of the stuff you can make out of pre-existing layouts. Alright, so I can just go up here and collect that chip. We already have half the chip count, so we're pretty good on that front. Okay, so I do recall. Oh wait, I had to approach from the bottom. I do recall having to do that. And I'll have to backtrack. around to push this block. Yeah, up here. Okay, so now I can do that. And I don't remember doing this before, but maybe I did. Okay, and then we gotta blow the bomb up to the left of me. And we can actually use this block right here for this. Alright. Yeah, this really does make me think of a corrupted brick block facility. Because, I mean, it has the pop-up wall checkerboard layout with blocks and stuff. I don't know what the purpose of that block is for. Let me go over there and examine it a little bit better. Do I need this? I don't know if I need this block or not. Right here. I can blow that one up. I'm not sure why I would want to do that, though. I can blow that one up as well. Oh, I want to get to that chip down there. That takes a couple of blocks to use. I see. Okay, so how do I get this block right there below me? Oh, I think I use one of these bombs or blocks. And I think what I want to do is something like this. And go around. And I don't think it really matters here. But I can use this block as well, so I can kind of cut across like this. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I can do that. Do that, this, and that. Okay. Alright, so this block is actually pretty easy. Yeah, we can just do that. Alright, so we've made pretty nice dent here. Of course, I'm leaving the harder stuff for last, so I'm not sure how smart that is of me to do, but that's a risk I'm willing to take here. Okay, so I can do this. I'm going to cut across. I'm actually going to do that. And collect that chip. I like the way the fire is used here to serve as an additional boundary, and the bombs as well. Okay, so I think all that's left really is the chips up top and the upper right. I don't think there's anything left on the left side or the bottoms or on the bottom edge. Still don't know what this is for, but I guess we'll just blow it up. I don't see any other place to use it. Okay, yeah, everything on this side is collected, so it's completely on the top side. The game kind of jumped and almost led me right into the fire. That's what I get for holding the key down. So if you ever wondered why I tap the keys to move instead of just holding keys down, that's why. Sometimes my game will just skip ahead. Alright, so I can already tell I want to use this block right here on this. And we can do that. And the other thing about this level is I have no idea where the hint is. It's probably underneath a block somewhere. I kind of wish it wasn't. I feel like a lot of the levels in the set that has the hint that shows what walls these are, I feel like a lot of them are under blocks. But I mean, if it's an optional hint, I guess it makes sense. It doesn't have to be found. It's just something I kind of hope for sometimes. Okay, so using that block right there makes the most sense. And these are the last 3 chips right here. So we just got this upper corner to crack. And by the looks of it, we absolutely have to blow this bomb up to the right of me. There's no way around it. Now I did hear, and I think I read in a comment that Martin Marletta, I think is his last name, had a lot of trouble with this upper right corner. I think he said it was much more difficult in the initial version of this, which I've never seen the initial version of this level, so I'm not sure how that looked, but who knows. Okay, so I can already tell this is kind of like a clay tunnel thing, once again. And it's going to be a little tricky to manage this. So I don't think I want to use this pop-up wall. I don't think I want to use that to cut across. I think I need to cut across right here on the very top. Yeah, I don't need that for a block. So I can use these two to snag this block. That kind of brings a problem now. Did I collect these chips that are right here too early? Because I can't get that other block in here now. I guess I did. Really? Of all the ways I could have messed this up, I did that. That's kind of a shame. Yeah, I guess so. So I would use this. I'd push it right here and go all the way around. Push it right here, assuming I have these pop-up walls right here still. Ooh, this is actually harder than I thought it would be. I knew it was hard, but it's actually more difficult than I expected. Yeah. Man, that was so close. That wouldn't have been a first try solve, because I've clearly have played this level before, but that was a pretty good effort to come back to. You can't argue that. So we're not going to touch those chips. Apparently doing that is not a good idea. I am going to go ahead and do this though, because I don't see why I have to wait to do that for those other 2 blocks. It makes sense to do it, but I think everything else I'll just wait to get. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's try to crack this corner first. I definitely should have done this first. I think I even said at the end of the last video I was going to tackle this part first, and I just completely ignored that for whatever reason. Okay, so I think I was right about this. Cut across right here. Yeah, because now... now I can do this. I can blow that up. And then I can push that, get out. It doesn't really matter which one I use here. I just need to not use the one on the right. Okay. And then I technically I can still leave this chip right here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to leave it there still. I'm not going to snag it right now. Okay, so I can do that. And I can cut across here. I don't see why I shouldn't. Actually, I need to get this chip anyway, so let me do that. And we'll move this block up, up, and up. That is a very awesome way to get that chip. That seriously is really, really good. And there's nothing under that block. I kind of figured that's where the hint would be, but oh well. Alright, so that's arguably the hardest part of the level done. So all I really gotta do is just do the rest of this. And since this section right below it is kind of heavily changed a little bit in terms of how to get that top chip, this one might be a little bit more difficult now. And in fact, I think it is not possible to do this now. Because I can't collect that chip and get the block out at the same time. And every chip is required. Oh boy. So I wonder how you can make both these sections work. I really wonder how you can make both these sections work. And I can't even go out. I can't even go out and around it because there's no way to get behind the block once it's right here. Whew, boy. Okay, I didn't think that'd be an issue, but now it is. All right. Well, we have a little conundrum here. Maybe the only thing I could think of is that maybe I set the block up and then do it. That's the only thing I can think of. But even then, I don't think it would work. Let's try it. I know I needed this one. Maybe... Let's try that. Let's try that. That might be possible. In fact, I think it is. If I'm reading this correctly, this should be possible. Okay, so logically speaking, I'd have to go down here and get the chip and then push the block up. So let's do that. Oh, but then I don't have a way to... I don't have a way to get the next block in here. How on earth? Okay, I did not expect that to be an issue with this. And apparently we start right next to it. I didn't even realize that. All right, I did not take that into account. How on earth would I do this then? Do I cut across this now and just not blow that bomb up? Maybe that could be it. Maybe I blow that bomb up with this block instead of that one. Because I mean, think about it. That block's already right there, and it doesn't take much to get it into this room. So, whereas this one requires a little bit more effort to get to. Now the thing is, can I get away with just going around it like so, like this? I don't think so. I think no, I don't need that pop-up wall. I need that one. I need these two pop-up walls. Well, I guess technically I could use that one. Yeah, let's just go, well, wait a minute. No, it should be fine. Right? No, it wouldn't be fine. Let's just try it. I mean, what do I got to lose, honestly? Okay. Alright, so that's that's blown up. Okay, that's great. Oh, then yep, I can't get that one in there. Oh, why did I hit F1? I'm not playing CC2. Yeah, CC2LP1 voting is going on, by the way. I've been sort of pretty invested. There goes my computer just jumping to conclusions. I've been kind of going at it here and there. I'm not like heavily committed to do it, but I do it when I have the time to. Again, why is it doing that? I have absolutely nothing else running on my computer right this minute. Literally, it's just Tile World and the Hypercam 2 program recording this. That's literally it. That's doing it. I need to get a new computer at some point. I really do. Trying to save up for one. But when you live in California, saving up is kind of impossible. I wish I was kidding. The state is not pleasant to live in, that's for sure. Okay. I would really like to know how on earth this is doable. Like, how can I get the block right here to that bomb? I don't know how. Let me see here. Something caught my eye about that configuration that I have it in right now. Can I get away with... I can get away with it. So if I did that... that should be fine then, I would think. Because then all I'd have to do... Oh, I think I see it. I think I see what I'm doing wrong. I think I see what I'm doing wrong here. I think what I'm doing wrong, I think I was correct. You do have to set that block up. And if I'm seeing it correctly, the way you handle this is actually really sick. Sick in a good way. So we will proceed to do this as we have been. I'm conflicted if I should... No, I can't use the one on the left of me. Yeah, because I need that to get out. And I needed to get out from pushing this one. So... let's do that. I feel like I should just cut across and collect this chip right now. Yeah. This computer better not... of all the levels I could be playing right now, my computer, I don't want to do this right in this minute. Okay, so I think I've been using the wrong pop-up walls first. I think that's what I'm seeing here. The problem is... I will not have enough for the second block that needs to go up there. I'm really glad this level is the way it is. I'm especially glad you actually start right next to this section, because this is very, very complex looking. I seriously didn't expect it. Like I actually was admittedly kind of cocky and thought for sure I was going to solve it on the quote-unquote first attempt of the video. Wow, this one blows my mind. I was not expecting something like this. I don't know. Unless I still skip this chip, that's the only thing I can think of. But then I'd have no way of pushing that block right there to that bomb. Unless I push this block in here right now, but even then I don't think it would work. You know what? I haven't tried that yet, so let's do that. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do that. There's enough space for it to work, but I'm not confident that it actually will. So I have to use that to get around. And then that's set up. Now we have to go all the way around. Oh, but I can't actually. Well, I guess I can't. Kind of can. I don't really need this pop-up wall. Okay. So my thought process... is this even doable? I don't think this is even doable. Yeah, it can't be doable. because one of these blocks is not going to be able to get pushed. Wow. Wow. I was completely thrown off my game with this section. I didn't think anything about these chips right here being problematic with correlation with the block extraction. And you sure threw me for... You're sure running me for my money, that's for sure. And I don't even have money. I mean, this can't be wrong. I mean, that's so self-explanatory. If that's like the whole crux behind this, I'd be thoroughly surprised. Okay. So what if I just did not push that block at all? Let's do this. Oh, but... yeah. Never mind. Let's start this over. It shouldn't matter what block you start with. I actually think you have to start with the top one. I think the bottom one would make it more convoluted than it needs to be. Okay. Watch, this ends up turning out to be really simple. I'd be surprised. Okay, let's just do these two blocks right now. I really don't see a reason not to go for these two blocks. Okay. Now how am I going to handle this? Let's do something like this. Wait, what? Okay. I blinked out and didn't even realize that was a fire tile. Like, I'm so focused on solving this section. And the thing is that once I solve it, I already know I'm going to mess up some other section of the level. That's how these types of things go. I've seen enough Chips Challenge Let's Plays of custom sets, the original game, official or community packs, etc., etc. I've seen enough of it and experienced enough of it on my own to know damn well that will happen. And you as viewers should even know it's going to happen. If it doesn't happen, then I'll be thoroughly impressed. I didn't... why does my computer do that? It's so unnecessary. There is no reason for these random jerks of movement like that. Like, Tile World is not a convoluted program to run, I'm so sure. Okay, watch for the fire tile this time. Thank you. Okay, so now I think it is safe. We have to go all the way around, but I think it's safe. I'm just going to use that pop-up wall. Now, notice I did not push this block up to this one right here. Notice I haven't pushed that yet. I'm thinking this is the one you want to keep, because you can access it with this block at the same time. Now, I think what I want to do is I actually want to push this right now. And then cut across like that. To blow that up. And then I want to go around again. Don't do these random jumps on me. Yeah. I think we got it. I think we finally cracked it. I want to ensure. Oh yeah, we definitely cracked it. Holy moly, dude. That's so good. I can't believe that was this right here was the crux of it. I did not expect that. Very, very, very well done there. And that's nothing. That is no exaggeration. That is seriously well put together. Holy crap. I'm thoroughly impressed. Okay. So one thing I can do is I can go ahead and cut across those pop-up walls on the other side already. But I think I want to get this block pushed right now. Just for the sake of it. It's just something I don't have to worry about later. And I'm being extra careful in my inputs and whatnot to not misstep or anything like that. Being very, very careful here. Okay, should I cut across this now? Yeah, why not? Why not? I actually had to think about it. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now let's, which section do I want to do next? How about we do this real quick? I say real quick, but it's not going to be quick. Okay. Now, actually, I could probably get the block on the above me there first, but just to play it safe, I'm gonna cook the level. Because my computer decided to jump again. Why is it freaking doing that? It's been acting up lately. That's honestly the reason why I haven't been recording as much as I have lately, is because my computer has been acting up. I don't know what's wrong with it. It will just randomly do these random jumps. And I gotta figure out that northwest section again. All because of a stupid computer messing me up. God, I really hate that. I really hate it when you make a mistake, but you yourself don't make the mistake. Like some technical problem leads you to make that mistake. I absolutely hate that. That's one of my pet peeves. It's one of the most annoying things you can ever endure, in my honest opinion. And it absolutely sucks. Well, at least I remember the block ordering. There it goes again. You might not be able to see it, but I'm telling you, it's happening. There's nothing else running on my computer for this to happen. Even if there were, I can't see any of the programs that could be potentially running in the background causing this, so I have no clue what it could be. If anything. I seriously just think it's my computer just being stupid. Because at the end of the day, computers are stupid. They rely on all this hardware and programming stuff to actually work. So, at least that's what I was taught in school. So, what I was told in school by one of my computer class teachers. Just flat out said, yeah, computers are stupid. Okay. The good thing is that once you know how to do this, this is actually not that hard. It just takes a while to crack it. And you do have to make a couple of trips around to make this work, but the way it works is just so good that I'm not even remotely bothered by the trips it takes to make work. Okay, so, well, that block is already up in place, so let's just do the rest of this side while we're here. And this is for the exit. And this is for that bomb, so we can have a path for this block to blow a specific bomb up right there. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it's my keyboard. My keyboard could very well be causing this stuff. These random jumps. I'm not sure what else to call them, by the way. I can't think of any other way to describe them. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I don't see any reason not to. Okay. So that's most of the right side done. I just gotta go all the way around right here, being extra careful to do this. I love how nearly every pop-up wall is required for this thing too. Like that's just so good. Like I have that one to spare, but that doesn't really do me any good at this point. Yeah, not the best level to have these types of technical issues right now. I have to be honest. I am glad that the rest of the level, for the most part, is not that bad. Like that, there's like a whole dedicated like 3/4 section, and then that little upper right corner is like the entire crux of a puzzle. Like that's actually pretty solid. I've noticed that's been a thing with these levels in this set. And I have to say, I actually really like that's a thing. Like, there's a level, and then there's one specific part of the level that's really difficult, but the rest of it is pretty straightforward. It's actually a really cool design. I like it. I know I've probably done it several times, but I couldn't tell you what I've actually made with that tactic in mind. Okay. So we can push this all the way up. And the one time I hold the key down, my computer doesn't randomly jump like the way it has been. I'm so paranoid it's going to happen again. I don't want it to happen. Okay, so I can get this, I can use this block right here. I think we established that. And I can use this block. I like the fact that you use this as a turnaround. I seriously don't remember doing that in the initial run through of this in the last video. Maybe I did, but I don't remember it. Okay, so I can just cut across and push that there. And these are the last 6 chips. And we're actually really close to the exit as well, so... Alright. And these are the 2 blocks we have to use. Alright. Destination is set. Thankfully we can cut across right here, and right here. To make our dreams a reality, to collect the last chip, and exit. That is Wasteland Express Delivery Service, and you can tell there's something up because that ending message took a while to pop up again. I don't know what. But what a level. That was very satisfying to solve. A couple of unfortunate mishaps because of this skipping and whatnot, but that's entirely on my whatever's up with my computer. But fantastic level. That was a lot of fun to solve. That upper right section was just so perfect. Like I really do applaud that. That was really good. The overall aesthetics of it were fantastic. It actually didn't feel as overwhelming as I had initially thought. I think the initial attempt at the end of the last video really helped bring that down or put that to ease, because when I first saw the level, I was like immediately scared, like this was going to be some really hard thing to crack. And having done majority of it in a very first initial run through was kind of relieving in a way. So I'm really glad I did that. And even with doing that, I was still on this for a good amount of time. But very, very well done. I really did enjoy this one. Like, this is actually something I would actually really like to see in WoCCLP5. I think this will be one of many levels from this set in particular I will be heavily pushing for whenever WoCCLP5 actually becomes a thing. Alright, Dead Man's Switch. That's a pretty decent time limit. We can probably take this one on. Why not? Alright, so first things first, what could these be? We only have a handful of levels, a couple handful of levels left to guess from. I can't really tell at the moment, but I guess we'll do that. Not sure what good that does. Huh. Okay. Well, do I not go across that? I see a red key down there, but I don't see a red door. I must not actually go through this. But why would it be here if I don't go through it? Unless there's skates, and that's just throwing me off. Let's just explore. I mean, what the heck? Okay. Oh, what? This looks like a mess. uh, yeah, I don't know. Walls from Double Diversion. Well, I didn't get a chance to guess, but oh well. I probably would have figured it out. Why would the hint be right there, though? I'm so lost. Like, what do I do? I must push this. But that doesn't accomplish anything. Yeah, all that does is hold down a trap, but I have no access to a trap right now. I'm so confused. What do I do here? Okay, so let me go down here again and check this out. I'm curious to know what that red button does. Maybe I don't, maybe this is all I do. I see skates right there, so yeah, maybe I don't actually press this toggle button right now. Okay. Okay, so what's next? What do I do next? Very weird hint placement. I got to that so early. What do I do now? I need a red key to even... even from here I can't tell what that clone... that must have cloned a block. That's the only thing I can think of. This is very weird. Okay, so I'm not gonna... Wait a minute, hold on. If I... Let me release that. That's held down now. So now I can hit this. It does clone a block. Okay. But now what? Now what? What do I do with that block? Can't exactly do anything with it right this minute. But I can... You know, something tells me I don't want... Something tells me I don't want to, blow that tank up. I think it needs to go up here to press that red button. But how do I even get the red keys? Let me go this way. Oh, wait a minute. Let me press this again real quick. And we'll go down here. I'll clone that. Okay, so that'll blow that up. I'm still stuck on how to press this toggle button. Oh, I see. I think I get it. This took a while. It's mostly because of this. It just looks so bizarre. So I go and do this. That's such a weird hint placement. There must not have been another place to put it. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay. So that's pressed. Now what? I still need a red key to make this work, right? And on top of that, hitting this tank button will just flip it and not hold down the trap button no more. I don't think you can. Oh, maybe I could have if I just pressed it again. What a weird level. Oh, maybe I switch it now. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Finally. So we get flippers, which I can use to close that. And I can use this to hold down the trap button again, which will let me get a red key. Which will let me get fire boots. And I have access to a block. What do I want the block for? I'm not entirely certain right now. But I kind of want a... Oh, maybe I have to get the tank to hold down that trap button again. Oh. Oh, so that's the kind of game we're playing. Okay. Well, we made some progress. Yeah, this level definitely threw me for a loop. Okay, let's collect that first. Close that, and then do that. Oh, I must use the block. I see. I must use the block cloner. Or, not the block cloner, but the block right here to blow that up, so I have a way out. Okay, I didn't, for whatever reason, I didn't do that. Okay, so let's do exactly what we did again. Hold that down. And then this time, we'll clone another block. Hit that. I think that's fine. Yeah, it almost has to be. And then we can do that. Okay. Oh. Can I not, Oh, I see. So I cut across right here. I must get suction boots to the exit. That's the only thing I can think of. And I take it don't matter which one you do. Okay. That's how you get this one. Okay. What a way to use this level as a layout though. Okay, so what's going to happen when I imagine this teeth is going to control the tanks. Yep. Well, that's one way to go out. Oh, I didn't hit the trap button. Yeah, quite a way to use this layout, I have to say. It's very interesting how this works, though. I can't argue that. Wait, what? Shouldn't that have cloned? I don't know, something tells me that should have cloned. It's funny that this is level 142, a tank level. I know walls of CCLP3 when I was working on it. I think the 142nd level I made was a tank level, and it happened to use Mudpie's walls, which was level 142 of CCLP3. So it was completely unintentional, mind you, but it's still kind of interesting. Alright, so what do I want to do here? I forget. Oh, I want to hold down that trap button again. That's right. So I can cut across like this to do that. Alright, got our red key again, got our green key again, and now we can make the switch. So how do I get those bombs blown up? Oh, I see. I could have done that. I didn't even realize that. Okay, I think this being placed this late is justified. This is actually really small. Wait, how am I supposed to get out of this? Oh, okay. Thank goodness. I was about to say, how on earth do you get past this? Oh, okay. So it takes you to the other side. That's kind of like what Double Diversion did. Okay. Actually, pretty cool. Alright. That was a pretty cool level. I liked it. Yeah, very well done. I liked it. It took a little bit of time to figure out what did what, but that was actually really well nice. That was actually really nice. I liked it. So Dead Man Switch is done. Cool level. I'll probably talk a little bit more about it in the review I plan on doing for the set. I'm gonna try. Well, not try, but I'm gonna. I guess try to be a little not be as detailed with how I feel about the levels from here on because the review is going to happen. So I did like this though. It was a little confusing at first because of the whole structure and whatnot, but how it played out was really cool. It was really interesting and very nicely played and whatnot. The the switching at the end, it did feel a little tight, but that's more on the layout than anything else, and it wasn't unreasonable. It was actually pretty steady. So I don't think slide delay was affecting it either. But either way, it was nice. A nice little change of pace from the puzzle heavy stuff. But now, Blockbuster 3 in 2D. That's a thing. Well, we were definitely taking this on to the next one. So until then, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hopefully, we'll have less computer issues next time, and well, for the rest of the set. Only 7 levels left to go, though. I'm very excited. And this was episode 40, so we have 7 levels left. We might actually cut it. We might actually cut it before 45. I know episode count for a series of an LP doesn't really matter, and I'm not trying to make it seem like it does, but I don't know. There's something about it that's always intrigued me, and I like the fun in predicting how many there will be in total. It's all just for fun. If it doesn't get to 45 or whatever, like I'm thinking it will, and it don't. I'm not going to cry about it, but there's absolutely no significance behind it, so don't think there is. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this level won't be too bad, and the rest of the set for that matter. We'll see how many we take on next time. I'm pretty sure it'll just be 1, maybe 2 if we're lucky. But until next time, we'll see you then.